world that's increasingly fragmented, we are an antidote to that. We will remember the tears of our nation's children, so you will never be forgotten. I have only one message. We are stronger together. I don't mind being called tough. I am. Let's not be too negative. Let's look for the positive. I genuinely believe that if we did politics differently, we could affect greater change and have a greater impact. This is a government that is focused on the things that matter to New Zealanders. The environment that we live in is something that we hold in trust from those who follow us. We will also need to acknowledge the ways in which our culture, society, and institutions have perpetuated inequalities. We are a nation built on immigration. Every wave of immigration is a contributor. We are very lucky in New Zealand. We can live in New Zealand because we are a stable and peaceful nation. My job is not to be the font of all wisdom. The reality is that our unemployment rate is much lower than even places like the United States and Canada. I want to build a society where everyone has a sense of belonging, whatever their background or ethnicity. I think, as a country, we like to think of ourselves as having a good sense of humor. I believe that politics is a place where people can do as much good as possible for the people they represent. My father believed that education was the only way out of the circumstances of our lives. There are lessons for us in the immediate crisis, but also lessons for us in how we rebuild. I take my job as a role model to young girls very seriously. I want to make sure the country is well prepared for the future. We cannot be a society that allows social isolation to be a thing of the future. As leaders, we have a responsibility to give young people a chance to reach their potential. We must make sure that the most vulnerable and at-risk children have the best chance at a good life. Our most important duty is to provide a stable government. I'm an idealist without apology. We need to ensure that there is a place for every child in New Zealand to thrive. There is a role for us in this as New Zealanders, as Kiwis, to be the leaders that we wish to be on the world stage. We must remember the importance of kindness and compassion. It is the kindness that defines us. We are one of the few countries in the world where people turn up to hospital to vote.